Hi, this is an overview of what the Parent Companion includes so you can see the resources that you would like to use with your families. So the home page is a place where you can put the student link so that the parents of your students can click on that link, and I recommend just making a view-only link where you would have your students' College Companion spreadsheet. They can go and look at that. Then you can put your contact information, scheduling links, whatever you want to do here, and any notes. And then there's just these three columns here. The table of contents shows you all of the sheets that are included in this document. So each one of these are actually links. You can go directly to the sheet, or you can click on the tabs at the bottom, or you can click over here. So you can show your parents how to get to each of the sheets. Then there's some resources that are included: recommended reading, parent task checklists, just some tips on how parents can support their students. All of this is customizable. So let's look at the different sheets. So the first four here that are listed import data from the Student's College Companion. So these are the college list data. This will import just the colleges and the status. Then all of the data will be available to the student, or excuse me, to the parent. So they can see what's on the student's college list. And then they can also go down to this section here and explore different colleges that they might be interested in checking out the data for. So this gives them a chance to say, okay, I want to see, whatever it is, financial aid data. They've got all of that information and that opportunity without having access to the student sheet. So again, this top part imports from the student sheet, and the bottom part is for parents to enter their own data. The student application list works the same way. So it shows the students' first two columns on the students list, and then it does pull in the requirements. The rest of the application tracker is not included here. So I will show you in a tutorial. If you want to add other specific rows to that, you can do that. There is just a place that parents can write notes. My thought is the parents just really need to know that the colleges on the list and the overall status. Then the student meetings tab, this just imports everything that is on your student meetings. So whatever is on here automatically gets imported here. Same with the student tasks. So this is view only. Everything that's below that dark blue heading is all imported directly from the parent sheet, or excuse me, the student sheet. So if you want parents to have this sheet, you may also choose to just have them go to the student sheet because they have that same information there. So it's really up to you. You can take those and hide those if you don't want to use them. Okay, back to the parent. Now, so the first four, again, comes from the student sheets. Then the rest are tabs that can be used with parents. The college priorities is just a place where you can take notes, perhaps during a meeting, on what is important to the parents. And just basically the notes, you can add what the student said. So you have kind of a central place with all of your college priorities and factors that are important to the parents. The next tab, this one here, is a pretty powerful sheet that you can show your parents how to compare need-based and merit-based numbers, net price calculators, inflation, loan payments, just a lot of really good information to help them understand projected college costs. I will have another tutorial going over that in more detail. There's a financial aid checklist. This is simply where they can add the colleges that the student is applying to, and then they can track what they've done. So FAFSA is going to be required. The rest of it will populate as needed. So if there are requirements, then they will show up. So like America, if they have a CSS profile. Then there's about the data. This just gives links to where the data is coming from, a little more information, glossary of financial aid terms, award comparison. This is also on the student sheet. This one is not imported, but is something where the parent can fill out this information to get the costs for the student sheets. So that's an overview. I will have other tutorials going through a little more about how to customize and link the parent companion to your student sheets.